What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Connor Speed 6. Today we are back in Forza Horizon 5, as you can see, driving the all-new car pass car, the Ferrari 488 Challenge. Now, as you can see, I am just cruising around up on the mountain, not driving very well, obviously, because what I want to do is see just how well this all-new race car to Forza Horizon 5 stacks up against one of the more well-known OP Ferraris in the game, and that would be the Ferrari FXX. So what we'll do is we'll run down really quickly to one of the hubs and check out my build really fast. And I do have that tune shared, so if you'd like to use it and test it out, my gamer tag is ConnorSpeed6. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below if you do so. So we'll take a look at the build really quickly, and then we'll take a run up the volcano using the event found right down here at the base called the Vulcan Sprint. So before that though, let's head over to the Horizon Festival Mexico hub and take a look at this build. As you were probably fully aware of already, this car was available on Car Pass March 24th of 2022. It's a really cool car, and it's promising that we are getting more of the race cars such as the KTM GT4 and now this, the 488 Challenge Ferrari. So before we look at the build, this paint was actually done by, yet again, WOMBI 62. It is the Sony 488 replica paint. I don't know why, but I always keep going back to the WOMBI 62 paints, probably because I love race replica liveries, and he has a catalog absolutely stuffed to the brim full of them. So big shout out to WOMBI 62. Download this paint for your Ferrari Challenge today. Now, looking at the build, of course, we didn't do anything too outrageous except swap in the all-wheel drive drivetrain. We did leave the stock engine in there. I did throw on the rally tire compound, left the front tires stock width, upgraded the rear all the way out, left the stock wheels, of course, stock front and rear wheel size, but then I bumped out the track width on the front and rear as far as possible. As for the transmission, we do have the race 7-speed transmission and the race differential. Stock driveline, of course, because I didn't want to eat up PI just shedding, what, 30-40 pounds of weight. The springs, of course, are the stock race springs that come on the car. It is a race car already, so it already comes with tunable suspension. In the way of the engine upgrades, we did the sport intake, race fuel system, the stock ignition was left in the car, race valves were installed, the stock camshaft remains. We did install the race exhaust, the race twin turbos, the stock intercooler, and left the flywheel stock as well. That puts our PI again at S1 900 with 820 horsepower and 696 foot-pounds of torque. Not too bad at all, really. The car is a little bit heavy at 3,379 pounds, but it's overall pretty damn good in the way of the numbers you see right here on the build. It's 8.1 speed, 8.5 handling. Again, my tune is available to download, so if you'd like to do so, please let me know any of your thoughts down in the comments below on this. So we're not going to actually dig into the tune itself because we're going to be running two different cars. So what we'll do, we're going to hop in this 2005 Ferrari FXX. This tune was done by Coarse, and if you may remember it on one of my previous videos where I absolutely just destroyed some people in an online lobby using this, it is a ridiculously fast and OP car. So we're going to run this up the mountain or up the volcano at the Vulcan Sprint, and then take a run in the 488 just to see how well it can compete against a well-known OP car. So we're gonna run the event in Rivals, just against a generic base time that I did put in using the 488. And then again, we'll go back to the 488 and see if we can beat this time. All right, let's go. This FXX is honestly ludicrously good. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the power that it actually has and how easy it is to put the power down. But it's a ridiculously quick car, and again, quite the lobby destroyer, honestly. Now, using this FXX, I bet I could probably put in a top 100 time on this event, just because I'm pretty familiar with the drive up the mountain, as I've done it a bunch. But I'm not actually going to try hard it. I'm just going to put in a clean, fast time, and then we'll go back to the 488 and see how that time looks as well. Looking good so far, pretty smooth, not the smoothest run I've ever ran up the mountain, but again, anytime that I'm recording and talking and racing all at the same time, things are never as smooth as they would be if I were just running it alone and not doing anything other than focusing on driving. This car is like sneaky fast though. And big shout out again to Coerce for putting together this ludicrously good tune. Be sure to download it for your FXX now. You will not regret it. Here we are coming up to one of the best flow sections on the entire map in Forza Horizon 5. Absolutely love this bit up here. It all kind of starts here. Ooh, I about bottled it there. Touched the wall. So this is going to be really good to set, you know, sort of a baseline time in this FXX, because I know I'm pretty good driving it, and I know the car is just fantastic overall. All right, this section right here is insanely fun. Little lift. Woo! Easy to completely bin it on those last two corners there, because you have a lot of speed being picked up. All right, so we're almost done. We're 95%, 96% now. Absolutely destroyed my 488 time. What's going on? Okay, so I've set a time right now of 238.392 in the FXX. Let's jump into the 488 and see how that will compare to this time. All right, so here we go in the 488 Challenge Ferrari. We're gonna try to knock down the FXX. It's the time that I just set. If I can get within a couple seconds of that FXX time, I'm gonna be pretty impressed, honestly. All right, here we go to the big fast flow section. I gotta be careful. Focus in just a little bit here. Well, I had to restart because I missed a checkpoint at the very, very top of the hill at the flow section. So here we go again. So it's a little bit, again, loose, like it has a little bit of oversteer, but that's because I have it set to 70% rear bias. But even as you can see there, just in a straight line, as far as speed goes, the FXX is just faster. It's just downright faster. And this is with me, you know, putting as much power into the car as I really could to keep it in S1 with the rally tires. So it's saying a lot, honestly, about the FXX, more than it's saying about the 488 and its lack of speed. But yeah, it's pretty good though. Again, I'm keeping up. Within a second here, obviously it looks like about a half-second difference. I wish I had a differential spread that I could look at, but you know, it's not Forza Horizon 4. Oh, easy. I keep losing just a little bit of ground here and there. Not gonna lie, that FXX is much easier to drive and much easier to handle. This 488 feels a little bit more squishy than it should, honestly. I don't feel like it should feel this squishy or loose, being a race car, but it really does. That's, again, probably just all my tuning. Nothing to do with the car, it's probably just all me. So, losing a lot of ground here on the FXX. Let's see if we can keep up a little bit better moving forward here. And shift, love this bit here. Oh no! I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna beat the time anyways. And that was just a little tap of the rear quarter, so we're just gonna keep it going to see where I finish in relation to the FXX. All right, this is the fun bit. Again, make or break. I had to brake there, but I didn't have to on the FXX. All I did was let off. Oh God, look at that understeer. Yeah, it's rough. Again, I seem to always struggle with understeer in my cars and in my builds. I don't know what it is, what I'm doing wrong. But again, if you guys could help me out, let me know some feedback down below. That would be amazing. Wow, that FXX absolutely destroyed me and pulled away so fast in that last, we'll call it sector. But the 488 is pretty damn good. I was a bit slow. I could definitely knock off another second or so to put myself within a couple seconds of that FXX time, no doubt. But there you go. The 488 challenge is definitely not going to be the fastest car in the game. Unfortunately, not by a long shot. However, having said that, it's really fun and it's really good, and it's promising for the future because we're getting more and more race cars brought into Forza Horizon 5. And honestly, just like it was in Forza Horizon 3, having a whole GT3 type of car pack, That would be spectacular if we could see a bunch more of these types of cars in the game. It would be a welcome change, honestly. But I'm happy with the car. What do you think? How do you like your 488 challenge? How did you build yours? Do you have your tunes shared? Let me know down in the comments section below. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, leave a positive comment for me down below. And if you're new to my channel, as always, please be sure to subscribe for more weekly content like this. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I have been Connor Speed 6 in a Ferrari 488 Challenge race car in Forza Horizon 5. Much love, everyone. See you soon.